Hey guys, Brian here from Better Chess Training, and today I want to talk a little bit about three concepts that I think will help your training. So check it out. Hey guys, there are three concepts that I want to discuss with you today in this Monday Musings. Maybe I will make this a regular segment, and it's something that I think if you incorporate in your training in the long run will help you build steady growth in your chess skills, chess knowledge, and eventually your chess rating. And those three concepts are incrementalism, consistency, and sustainability. Now, I've talked about and written about this before, but let me just explain them and why it's helpful. I think in society in general, and psychologically, people want the quick fix. That's why books like Rapid Chess Improvement by Delamaza sold so well. It's not a bad book at all, and I know, but the title of Rapid, Quick Success is something that we're all attracted to. And I talked about a little bit about this last week. So some of this may overlap, but I'm specifically talking about these three concepts today. Okay, well, what are they and how do they help us? Okay, well, first off, let's talk about incrementalism. Incrementalism will tell us is just the concept of improving gradually over time. And you know, I'll draw a little line here, okay? So it's not... it's not like this, okay, but gradually over time. Okay, that's incrementalism. See if I can erase this here. The next one is consistency. And so consistency means that we're going to do it something often and over time, okay? So our activity levels, and I'll use a different color here, our activity levels will be steady, okay? Obviously, things may change over time. So instead of big jumps in, our activity levels, we have a steady line, okay? Let me see if I can, okay, there. And then finally, sustainability is the ability to do it over time. So consistency and sustainability are very similar because you can try to, and again, let me use a different color here. You can try to do something at a high level, but you're going to burn out or your other responsibilities, and then you're going to drop off. So keeping your activity levels to a sustainable level will help you be consistent. And making sure that your training is both consistent and sustainable will help you to grow incrementally. So what does this mean for your chess training? Let me show you with an example of what I'm doing in my training to be more consistent. Okay, here we are on my Chessable dashboard, and I want to point out this first book here, 100 Endgames You Must Know. And so one thing that I'm trying to do to apply these principles to my training is I've committed to doing one endgame position or one variation every day. And you can see here, even though it's a 100 endgames, there's 355 because some of the endgame concepts are split up into different variations or trainable variations. So I just started a couple weeks ago, so I already had some of this book studied. But you can see here that I have 89 completed out of 355. So if I do my math, there's about 266 left. Okay, and if I'm doing one per day, that's going to be a little less than or about 9 months, or maybe a little more than 8 months, okay, if I'm doing my math right. Now, with that in mind, you might say, well, that's 8 whole months. But think about it, in terms of this particular book, there's a lot of key knowledge in here. I'm very inspired to do this. Each position variation takes about 5 minutes to learn, maybe 10 if I need to do a little more analysis to make sure I understand it. And then over time, I'm going to review it through the Chessable review process. So eventually I feel that this will make a huge impact on my endgame skill, which I'll be able to take to my games. Okay, so to finish this off, I don't want to belabor this point. Here's what I'm going to challenge you to do. Okay, leave a comment and let me know what you're planning to do here. But think about either a book or some type of chess activity that you can do on either a daily or every other day basis that you're going to commit to doing consistently, that's sustainable, meaning, if you're going to say, I'm going to study 100 master games per day, not sustainable probably, okay? Maybe one per day, okay? And then I want you to think about, remember that incremental change. At the end, so let's say you pick a book, for example, this book here. At the end of this book, how is this going to impact my chess game? Okay? And the answer hopefully will be, quite a bit. Maybe again, incrementally over time, it may not seem like much, but after 8 or 9 months of studying this book, I should be able to perform quite well in the end game. Okay? Now for you it might be different. It might be tactics. Maybe you need to do 10 tactics problems on chess.com or chess tempo every day. If you can't do 10, if that's not sustainable, maybe you could do 5. Okay? Here's the thing. If you're looking at that activity and you're not inspired by it, okay? If you're studying something and at the end of 3 months or 6 months, you don't think it's going to make a big difference in your game, pick something else, okay? Every activity that you do with regard to chess training, I mean, chess is for fun, so obviously you have your fun chess activities, but things that you want to do to improve your chess should inspire you. They should, even if you don't necessarily enjoy every moment of it, sometimes analysis can get pretty tedious and it's hard work, but if you believe that it's going to improve your chess game, commit to doing it in a sustainable way. Do it consistently, and let me know what it is down below. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that Monday musing today. Something I've been thinking about for a while, actually something I write about quite often, especially as someone who is busy, and I know a lot of you are busy with work and children, or if you're in college or something like that with your studies, you want to make sure that your chess training is something that you can keep going, even if it's on a small level. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know down below what you plan on doing, or if something that you already do, let me know about that as well. And if you missed my my reflections from last week, which kind of tie into this, check it out over here. Okay, have a great week, and I'll see you soon.